What's going on, my Z Ninjas? Today we are going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Archive Line 50-year anniversary of Clone Commander Cody. So here's the front of the box, looking pretty nice. 50 years of Lucasfilm, Star Wars The Black Series, Clone Commander Cody. He looks really cool here, and some nice artwork. And of course it's the archive line. Here's the side of the box, which is mostly plastic, like this. And here's the bound warning stuff that I don't care about. And here's the back of the box with a quick little timeline show here. He of course showed up in the Clone Wars and Rebels. Wait, he showed up in Rebels? I don't remember that, or I'm not sure if he did. And here's a quick little read up. I'll give you guys 5 seconds to read it. You guys read it? Good. Now let's get to the unboxing. And as always, be careful with knives. We have to cut this delicately. One wrong move and this box could be ruined forever. But no pressure. Okay. Pretty flawless. Now let's take a look at his details. So looking at his details, he looks really good. First impressions in hand, he looks super good. So let's look at the helmet. It is a Phase 2 Commander Cody, which I'm not sure Lego has made ever. Or did they? I'm not sure. But that's a story for another day. He is very tight, but we'll worry about that later. So here's his visor with some orange and white. There we go. And you could see it's a Phase 2 clone helmet. Very nice looking. Here's his antenna here. Another antenna I think here. Visor looking thing. Some nice sculpting in the back and on the top. And some nice paint detail on here too. The helmet is, however, unremovable, unfortunately. We could have gotten an unmasked clone or unhelmeted clone Commander Cody. And on this shoulder pad, it's just orange. Pretty cool looking. And over here we got a strap with something on it. I don't know, is that an antenna or a rocket? I'm not sure. Little elbow pads or a little gauntlet here. With some buttons for a comlink. And on this, and on his chest plate here, we got a ranking thing for Commander. Looking very nice. One blue, one orange, and 2 more blue. And here we got his antenna on his shoulder pad. Very nice looking in orange, a gray stripe going through down here. Another elbow pad and gray stripe going down his gauntlet. And in the back, we get his jetpack. We only seen him use this once in the original Clone Wars series. From 2003 for like a few seconds, and that's it. Yet he has a jetpack. No little flame effect, but I guess that's cool. In his belt, he has a thermal detonator, a silver or a shiny looking pocket here. Very nice. Another shiny pocket. And these are painted with a pretty cool looking orange, as well as here. Most of this is gray with some orange here. And the orange stripes here of, I forgot what his Legion or his squad color number is. But yeah, I do like the orange looking stripes. And for the thigh pad, thigh gauntlet, nothing here. And a simple orange stripe here, very cool looking. Knee pads, all both orange and some white. And then the rest is pretty much plain white. So overall, he has a lot of detail going from here up. A lot of nice paint, well sculpted detail, especially the jetpack. And down here is just kind of plain. But yeah, let's move on to his accessories. Moving on to accessories, we get the same thing we got from the 332nd Ahsoka Trooper. As we've seen this gun before, it's a simple small clone blaster with some nice sculpting, obviously. And you put it on like this, so. And okay, his grip is kind of on an angle. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we get his slightly bigger gun. But yeah, he could also grip onto it one-handed pretty well also. But yeah, not much for accessories. They both look nice, obviously, and I'm glad he comes with this bigger gun. Now let's move on to his articulation. Now, bear in mind, before we get into the articulation, this is a new figure, so he will be extremely tight. But I'm sure with some time and playing around with him more, his joints will get looser and easier to move. Alright, let's start. First, we move his head up. He can move his head up about this much, which is looking pretty much all the way up, so he could look at Obi-Wan and be like, blast him! Next, he could look down pretty much all the way. Very nice, very nice. Excuse me a sec. He could look down pretty much all the way. Very nice. Side to side, not too much. So yeah, some pretty good head movement. 360 is possible. Next, for shoulder movements, he could move his arms all the way around. He could move them. Well, let's move it. Can he not move his shoulders like this? Well, I mean, I don't think he can move his shoulders any higher. This is probably as high as they go, so not very high. No, that's probably as far as they go, but they could go 360. We get double jointed elbows, which is really cool. Yes, we got, the last time we got double jointed elbows was, I think, with Captain Rex. Next, we do have elbow swivel or bicep swivel. Yeah, that's what it's called, bicep swivel. That's pretty cool, actually. Bicep swivel, kind of like SH Figure Arts. Double jointed elbow. Then we get a wrist swivel and a wrist hinge. Like so. Again, since it's new, it's tight. It looks like he broke his elbow, but you could just set like this, and it's all good. Next, he could go 360 torso movement, looking cool. He could go forward a little bit. He could go back, not that much, pretty much straight up. A little bit, but not much. Yeah, crunching forward, not that much, a little bit. Crunching back, not that much, almost like straight up. For leg movements, he could kick up about this much, like he's kicking out. Pretty nice. Kick back, he could kick back about that much, pretty much almost all the way, kicking back. So that's pretty cool. Can he do the splits? I don't. Can he do the split? We got a swivel here and his thighs. Can he do the splits? No, he cannot do the splits. No. It's a very tight figure. Double jointed knees that bend back pretty much 90 degrees. Do we get any swivel? No, we do not. But that's okay. Double jointed knees that bend back all the way. And we get ankle hinge like this. And like this. And ankle pivot, which works pretty good. Now let's move on to final thoughts. Overall, for final thoughts, is it a good figure? Yes and no. Like, some joints are pretty tight, and some are a little loose, but I'm sure with some finagling, you could have it hold up. Like, this joint here is kind of loose, a little bit. And the legs are fine, though they do get loose, but I guess, yeah, it loosens up the more you play with it, because this figure was super tight out of the box. But I'm sure the more you play with it, the easier it'll be to move, and the less worried you'll feel like you might break it. I give it a 7 out of 10. I wish it came with maybe an alternate hand that had the comlink with Palpatine on it, giving him Order 66. That would have been a cool accessory. Maybe an unmasked head would have been nice, or the ability to remove his helmet. That would have been nice. Yeah, it could come with some more stuff to make it a better figure. Overall, the paint job is amazing. The articulation is almost like SH Figuarts quality, with some tightness around, but I guess that could be solved with playing around with it more. Overall, I give it a 7 out of 10. Not the best, not the worst. And I'll see you guys next time.